What's good? Get out the sun. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy, man. It's your boy, Matthew Shaq, live here in Los Angeles. Chilling. Welcome to Matthew Shaq Unfiltered. I'm just chilling, man. I thought I'd come in and just talk about the news that just came across the NFL landscape that the Baltimore Ravens just picked up Dalvin Cook, former Jets running back, picked him up off of waivers. He cleared waivers, and now he's going to go to the number one team in the National Football League. And due to the fact that I live with a Ravens fan, I'm actually married to a fan of the Ravens. I'm definitely going to say what it is. I'm going to say what it is in regards to that. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody what I'm getting ready to tell you, okay? It's just between me and you. Dalvin Cook is about to act a fool over there. We know what we saw with him with the Jets. We understand we didn't see nothing, okay? But I'm about to tell you right now, in that running situation over there with Lamar Jackson leading the team in rushing with over 800 yards, and he's the quarterback. Then you got Gus Edwards. Dalvin Cook is about to act a fool, man. He ain't hurt. He didn't get a lot of carries because of Breece Hall over there with the Jets was getting all the carries. They lead the league in rushing. And you let Dalvin Cook, who has the ability with breakaway speed, because that's what's not been happening with the running game over there in Baltimore. The running game hasn't been to the point where they're running over, running to the house. I think their longest run this year has been like 40 yards. I think it was Lamar. Dalvin Cook can go to the house, man. It's all bad. And due to the fact that my team, the Las Vegas Raiders, are mathematically eliminated, man, I'm about to be right next to my wife rooting for the Ravens. I ain't got no other team that I'm gonna be rooting for. I hope the Ravens run roughshod over everybody, and they already have. They beat the San Francisco 49ers. They're beating all these teams. They're gonna play Pittsburgh tomorrow. I'm just saying, man, that Dalvin Cook situation, Dalvin Cook is probably the happiest man in the National Football League. For you to basically sabotage your own career at this point, which is exactly what he did. Because when he was with the Vikings, he was a top four running back. All right? He was a top four running back with them. And he decided they offered him 12 million. He thought he was worth more. He tested the free agent market, okay, and it didn't work out for him. He wound up signing for kibbles and bits with the Jets. But like everyone was telling me, man, let's get Aaron Rodgers. Let's do this. I said, man, nah, dog. Aaron Rodgers legitimately played 50 seconds of a season. We all saw it. It was a nationally televised game. We were all interested to seeing the three-time league MVP and one-time Super Bowl MVP and a future first ballot Hall of Famer play for another team, and he played 50 seconds of a season. Then at that point, the Jets took a fat ass nosedive. Okay? And Dalvin Cook wasn't getting nothing done because nothing on the Jets was working. Zach Wilson, you know what I'm saying? They just kept trying to figure it out, you know. But now, Dalvin Cook is going to be over there, dog. And it's about to be barbecue chicken. Okay? Now, with that being said, I don't expect him to play tomorrow. I don't expect him to play the next 2 weeks. Dalvin Cook is, they're going to just basically ease him into the lineup. The Ravens are the number one seed in the AFC. They don't have to play anybody tomorrow. I don't know if they're going to play, if they're going to bench people, if they're going to sit people down. But they don't have to play. They got a first round bye. Okay? So they don't have to play until the divisional round. They don't got to play no wild card. They don't have to do nothing for 2 weeks. Dalvin Cook is going to get acclimated to playing with a guy who's probably a better runner than him at the quarterback position. They're going to figure it out. And they are going to start running over everybody, bro. I'm going to be laughing my ass off. I'm going to be laughing, though. Okay? Because, like I said before, hey, my team's not doing nothing, but the wife's team is doing everything. And I've been with her when the Raiders weren't doing nothing, and the Ravens won the Super Bowl against the Niners. So I already know how that feels, bro. Happy wife, happy life. Don't care about what none of y'all talking about. Okay? So that right there, man, is just, it just goes to show you, man, how quickly things can change. Okay? And I'm telling you right now, I don't see no team in the AFC that's even messing with them. And the team that's in the NFC that I see that has the firepower against them just got slapped in the mouth by that same team at home. I don't see no stop it, man. Anybody that's hating on the Ravens, y'all better hope Lamar gets hurt. Because without that, I don't see it. Okay? I don't see it at all. All right? So I'm chilling, man. I'm sitting here getting ready to watch the Bucks and who the Bucks playing? Shit, I don't know. Are they playing they're playing the Spurs. They're playing the Spurs. So I'm gonna sit back and watch this, and I'm just gonna sit back and see what happens, man. Tomorrow's game, we're gonna see what's popping. But Dalvin Cook signing with them, man. A lot of people are just overlooking that, and they're just thinking that it's not a big deal. And I'm trying to tell you, man. The Ravens, man, what they just did with the passing game that they have, Odell Beckham Jr., Zay Flowers, that nice defense that they got with Humphreys and all of them dudes, it's going to be a problem messing with them cats, man. Plus, they're going to just be sitting down for 2 weeks after they play Pittsburgh tomorrow, bro. Man, they're just going to be chilling for 2 weeks, getting healthy, getting acclimated, creating plays for Dalvin Cook, man. Telling you, Jim Harbaugh is going to talk to Dalvin and be like, dude, what do you like to run? Do you like to run power? Do you like to run counter plays, draw plays? What do you want to run? It's going to be all bad, dog. I'm going to be sitting back laughing my ass off because my team is going to be on the couch. My team's already on the couch. Already. Okay. So it is what it is, man. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam. But yeah, man, just had to come in and make sure that was said about this Dalvin Cook situation. A lot of people are poo-pooing it off. And I'm telling them, man, how stupid can you be? Okay. Also, they're saying right here on salute to Shaquille O'Neal, man. The Orlando Magic is finally retiring that man's number after years and years of acting like he wasn't the greatest player that ever played for their franchise. They finally came to their senses and announced that they were going to retire Shaq's number, man. So that's good, man. They should have been did that. All right, man, let me see what you guys are talking about. Like I said before, man, I definitely would have been remiss not to come in, man. Make sure you guys are, watching the videos, man. We've been doing pretty well as of late, but, we're going to jump around. We're not going to talk about the same thing. We're going to jump around, talk about different stuff. And make sure you guys are going to the store, picking up the merch, man. Get that merch, man. That merch is hot, okay? You go to the merch, go get the store at MatthewShackUnfiltered.myshopify.com and pick you up some merch. We're going to be adding some new items for you guys, man. But there's nothing, no reason for you not to go there. It doesn't matter what team you like. We got your colors, bro. From basketball, football, baseball, college, all that. NHL, we got you covered. Let me see what you guys are talking about, if anything, man. See what you guys are talking about, man. But I just needed to say that, man. So when Dalvin Cook starts lighting people's asses up, you'll be able to say Shaq said it 2 weeks ago. I'm telling you, man. I watch every Raven game with my wife, and I just told her, I said, man, y'all pick this cat up, and it's about to be ugly on offense. Okay, over there. All right. Okay. Tubby Child said, damn, yeah, dog. They ain't understanding. Dalvin Cook, man, damaged his stock. He definitely damaged his stock with the Jets. He should have took that deal with the Vikings, but sometimes you believe your agent You believe your homies, you believe your girl, and you believe your mama when they tell you you better than that. Sometimes you ain't. You might not be better than 12 million. And he got 6 million incentive related deal. He didn't even get that money. The running backs being devalued. Should have took that 12. But hey, here's his opportunity, man, to land with a contender. And if I was him, if I can get 6 million and a Super Bowl ring, only having to play the playoffs, shit, I'll take that. 6 million's worth the Super Bowl. I know a lot of people say it ain't, but it is. It is. It really is, bro. Okay. Just like anything else, man. It's an investment. Investment in all you wanted to do was be a Super Bowl champion from the time you played Papa Warner football till now. And you already got the money. You just wouldn't, 6 million and you could be a Super Bowl champion. You'd be a fool not to do that. Okay. I know Raven might use this for advantage over the Browns. Everybody's talking about the Browns. I've been watching the Browns. The Browns are cool, but the Browns ain't better than Browns ain't better than them. Browns ain't better than the Ravens. Let's understand that. The Browns are not better than the Ravens, man, at all. Joe Flacco had a great game, man. Salute to Joe Flacco for being the old cat. It's an old cat to walk into the club and pull a fine one, because that's what he did. The cat with the taco meat, with the great taco meat and wide lapel that you were laughing at, came out and grabbed the finest one out the club and left with her. Hey, man, salute. But let's not act like you gonna come back and do that every week. Like, nah, they're not better. The Browns aren't. The Browns are not no match for the Ravens. I'll tell you that now, man. The Ravens are another level. Okay, Daniel Sportsman, hey, what's going on? Daniel Berry Sports. Nate Smith, what's good? OG Dalvin Cook with the Jacksons. Shake my head, deadly. They're not understanding. It's going to be deadly. It's going to be barbecue chicken out there, man. It's going to be barbecue ribs. It's going to be cold slaw. It's going to be potato salad out there, dog. I'm telling you, man, Lamar is he's leading his team in rushing with 800 yards. He's the quarterback, bro. Okay. Why is he running so much? He's running so much because the running game is effective, but they're not explosive. They lost the first running back at the beginning of the year, their starter. I can't remember his name. Then they lost the rookie kid that was really fast, and he got ACL. You lost 2 running backs with ACL injuries. Okay, both of those guys are out. Then you got Gus Edwards, who is a big back. He's not a back that's going to break away. He's a back that's going to be in between the tackles, handling his business. So Lamar had to get out in space and start running around. Now you got Dalvin Cook, who can take it to the house. Like, it's all bad, bro. It's like you added a weapon that you don't need. You're leading the league in rushing. You're leading the National Football League in rushing without Dalvin Cook. Now you're bringing him in off of waivers, bro. Man, it's about to be all bad. I'm telling you guys, it's about to be crazy, okay? You see my son? Oh, my God. Come on, man. You know I'm on here, bro. What are you doing? Okay. Son over here just doing whatever. Sorry about that, you guys. My son does what he wants to do. Okay. Eric Brunda, what's going on, EB? Hey, man, I got your message about the hoodie, bro. Hey, man, the hoodie look good. Your brother, you be careful. Your brother might wear it. Your brother might be like, hey, man, I'm about to bust this myself. Okay, that hoodie look real nice on the back of his chair. Okay, all right. I know Ravens possibly will win the Super Bowl. I say that they. Oh. See what I'm saying? My son does what he wants to do. I'm willing to say that they're the favorites. Oh, okay, son, that's enough. That's enough, dog. This dude loves contact. I need to put a helmet on him. I need to put damn shoulder pads on his ass. And he's always tearing me up. Stop, son. Tip your bartender. That's right, man. Take care of it, man. They're definitely going to handle their business. Okay, I think the Ravens are by far the favorites. And I said, man, anybody that wants the Ravens not to win, like a lot of you Steeler people out there and people that are in that division, y'all better hope Lamar get hurt. That's the only thing you can do, because I'm telling you right now, they're on a mission, bro. They just solidified the running back position. That was their weakest situation. Where their cornerbacks are okay. All right. But their weakest situation was the lack of a running game, because they lost two of their running backs due to ACLs. Okay. And now they got Dalvin Cook. Like I said before this season, he was a top 4 running back in the NFL. Okay. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be barbecue chicken out there. Okay. All right, son. Put you on the ground over there, boy. Okay. All right. Link for the merch. Make sure you guys check out the merch. Anthony King, Wi-Fi Willie done lost his mind hating on AP. Hey man, like I said, I don't I know a lot of these content creators, Anthony, but I don't watch and like watch other people's content, so I wouldn't know what was said. So, but like I said before, man, anybody that you hearing that people got all these different crazy, and I wouldn't say crazy because I don't know what he said, but people have all these different type of opinions on Antonio Pierce, man, and a lot of it's not based on the facts. It's based on their feelings and their opinions and everything else. And, so I don't know. I don't have a comment about it because I don't know what was said. But I just know that it's not surprising to me that anybody has an adverse feeling about Antonio Pierce, man, because I've been seeing it everywhere. I've been telling you. And now they're popping their heads in now. See, when we were winning, though, when we beat the Chiefs, they were quiet. When we beat the Chargers, they was quiet. When we lost last week, they lifted their heads up out the sand. And then when we lost against the Vikings, we lifted their heads up out the sand. So if we lose against the Denver Broncos, then you're definitely going to see them because we won't have any more games. But if we win, they'll probably still try to be soft about it and say, yeah, we beat them, but we still need. So, man, you can't get mad because people got an opinion, dog. At the end of the day, the only person's opinion I'm worried about is Mark Davis. So, like I said, I don't know exactly what was said. Okay. And King, you always get those who hate AP and they won't have a valid reason. I just said that. Like I said before, man, you got to understand there's a lot of little nuances that are going on with why. Some people have legitimate concerns about AP, and some people don't have legitimate concerns about AP. But at the end of the day, dog, as far as I'm concerned, you know what my position is. The only person that is acceptable outside of Antonio Pierce, I said it yesterday, is Jim Harbaugh. Why? Because they're both Raiders. Jim Harbaugh's a Raider. Antonio Pierce is a Raider. If I can't have AP, give me Harbaugh. But I don't think Harbaugh's going to come to the Raiders. I think his situation and his opportunities are way better. I think, why would he want to come here? We don't have anything solidified when he can just go to the Chargers. He has a franchise quarterback, without question, a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. He's got a great defense. He's got. Don't come over here jumping on me, son. He's got wide receivers. He's got everything he needs to have. He doesn't have a GM. He doesn't have a boss. He can come in and demand that he has full personnel power. He can come in and say, hey, Dean Spanos, I played for you guys. He is a Charger. Let's understand, just because he's a Raider doesn't mean he's not other teams too. And he can go over there and he can have his way. Or he can go to the Bears. Look at all the draft picks the Bears have. He was a Bear too. Michigan is only a state over. Ann Arbor, Michigan, and Chicago, Illinois is about a 50-minute plane ride. He's already over there. Okay? He's going to get the first pick of the draft. He could draft whoever he wants. He could pick the quarterback of his of the decade, the next decade for the damn Bears, and go over there and just do what he wants. Man, I could pick whatever I have the first pick. Anybody I could pick, Caleb, whoever he wants, or he can keep Justin Fields, trade him. So the Harbaugh situation, man. Like I said, we'll find out soon enough. Mark is the only person I'm concerned about. Henry Newsom, sup, Shaq. I saw that about Dalvin Cook. Baltimore has 6 or 7 backs on the team. Cook should be the number 1 back. Dalvin Cook is still Dalvin Cook, man. For those of you guys that forgot how Dalvin Cook looks, go watch his little brother James Cook that plays for the Bills. James Cook will show you better than he could tell you what, and he's not even as good as Dalvin. Dalvin just been, you talk about somebody who was, living in a homeless shelter, That's basically what's going on with Dalvin. Dalvin's playing football at a homeless shelter. You might as well say the Jets is that. All right. Carlos Sanchez, salute Unfiltered Nation. You already know. Anthony King said, facts, can't wait till AP is announced as HC. Hey, that's the key, man. Like I said, man, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be mad. But you got to remember, Ant King, when they announced Josh McDaniels as the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, Imagine how we felt. Remember how we felt about it, and they told us tough titty. Remember? Tough titty. That's him. We had to live with it. We had to deal with it. We had to digest it. We had to get on board. We had to do all of that for 25 games. We had to put up with that. We get our coach. They got to deal with it. Okay? Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Now the rabbit is shooting at your ass. Okay? It's that simple. Carlos Sanchez, good afternoon, Shaq. Let's go. Yes, sir. Anthony King says, because he wants Gruden back. He does want Gruden back. I mean, but what can he do? I mean, shit. I want Madden back. to quiet as it's kept. You know what I'm saying? I want Madden back. Salute to the late great John Madden. But damn. I mean, people in hell want ice water. I mean, everybody wants something, dog, but you gotta sometimes you just gotta live with what it is you got. Okay? Look at this guy right here. Okay. Said I can't do nothing, man. I'm a good dad. That's why he's over here. But he also knows I'm on here. Okay, stop, son. Stop, man. Come on. All right. Okay. Lot run though. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. Until they start. You know, Cleveland is not a come from behind team at all. Okay. Cleveland's not a come from behind team, man. If they don't get the lead and hold the lead, they're gonna have a problem. If they get behind early, it's gonna be barbecue chicken for them cats. Okay, Cleveland split with Baltimore, but I think the Ravens win a close one. Yeah, they split with Baltimore, man, but shit, it's the playoffs now, dog. So we gonna find out. God. Ant King, salute to the Unfiltered Nation family. That's right, big boy. You know what I'm saying? Smoking pots. Hey, smoking pots, dog. You didn't want to hear that. Yo, Chiefs, what are y'all gonna do? See, because y'all got to play. Y'all, you guys don't have what y'all used to have. When you used to be Baltimore with the extra week off and all of that. Not now. Y'all better get ready, man. I'm telling you right now, dude. Baltimore is definitely not playing with this running game. Okay? Yeah, CarMax, son. Yep, CarMax. You gonna go to CarMax and go get daddy a Bentley. Okay? All right. D Smooth. Coming from a Raider fan, the Raiders are going to make a believer out of the 49ers at the Super Bowl. They're already, man, it's over. Like I said, man, it's over, dude. That team right there is the team. The only way the 49ers can beat them in the Super Bowl, man, is that they're going to have to keep them off the field, bro. They're going to have to keep them dudes off the field. If they can keep them dudes off the field, then it can go down. Okay? Yeah, DoorDash, son, DoorDash. If they don't choke it in the playoffs, don't act like San Francisco can't get beat. Remember that 3-week stretch that they had, man? They got beat. Then they played the Ravens, got served. Okay. Little G, imagine not retiring Shaq. You got to understand, man, I was around during that time, bro. A lot of you guys may have been young or you don't remember the fallout between Shaq and the Orlando Magic was very, very nasty. It was a very, very nasty situation. Nowadays, if you look at it now, I mean, that's 30 years ago, damn near. If you look at it now, it's not even a big deal, okay? What the issue was, all right? Let me tell you what it is, just to let you guys know. When it comes to sports, I'm a aficionado. I know damn near everything that I need to know. Okay, we're jumping around. I'm talking about another team, ain't even my team. Now we're gonna talk basketball. What happened with Orlando, and the reason why he has not played for the Orlando Magic since 95, 96. 1996, bro. Shaq has been retired 10 years. What's taking so long? Okay? Because they refused to retire his number, dog. The Lakers retired his number. The Heat retired his number. And the problem was that when Shaquille O'Neal was with them in Orlando, he got his girl pregnant. He got his girl pregnant, and they had his oldest daughter. Okay, he got the girl that he was with at the time, not Shawnee, but the girl that he was with at the time. She was pregnant. Okay, and which is not a big deal, especially now. But in Orlando, Florida, at that time, the owners. You guys remember Amway? Remember the Amway Corporation? And they were like a company where you would, get your family in on it, and then they would sell it, and then you get more people and all of that. that kind of stuff. So Amway was the owner of the Orlando Magic at the time, and that's the South. That's the Bible Belt. So they didn't like the fact that Shaquille O'Neal had a baby outside of marriage. Okay, so the press in Orlando started really going in on Shaq because they were saying he should marry this girl. Just think about what's being said, you guys. They were saying that he should marry her and make her an honest woman, and they were saying all kinds of crazy shit because he got he got his girlfriend pregnant. It wasn't like he was running around. That was his girl at the time. There's not you imagine any other city saying some crazy stuff like that. I mean, all in the newspaper, just crazy as hell. Just to let you guys know, Michael Jordan got Juanita pregnant with Jeffrey Jordan before he got married in Chicago. They didn't get married until Jeffrey was like 3 years old. Did you hear Chicago saying Jordan, is immoral and all of that? No, because it's common. So what? You get a girl pregnant, big deal. Okay, but they were dogging Shaq, bro. And what happened is that when the deal came up, Shaq was still not to the point where he didn't want to play for him. But his money that he tried to get, he wanted $100 million deal. He wanted $100 million to sign with Orlando, a long-term deal. It would have been like 10 years, 100 million or something like that. He wanted to be the first player over 100 million. So they came out in the newspaper and on the news saying that Shaquille O'Neal was not worth $100 million. He wasn't worth it. Look at what he's doing off the field, off the court. He's not a role model. He's not this, he's not that. He's just the most dominant. At that time, he was still the most dominant player in the history of the NBA. Okay? He said his mother saw one of those things, a billboard or something. Somebody put a billboard up or something along those lines and was talking about Shaq's not worth it and all this stuff. And his mother called him up and she was embarrassed about it. You know, when you like him and your mama's mad about some shit and you make your mama feel embarrassed, oh, it's all bad. You want me, you got to pay. So his agent's name was Leonard Armato. I don't know why I know this, but his agent's name was Leonard Armato. So he was trying to negotiate with them to get $100 million. They didn't want to do it. So next thing you know, Jerry West was the GM with the Lakers. He called Leonard Armato. He said, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Okay? When Orlando heard that they were talking to LA, they finally decided to give Shaq $100 million deal. I think it was a 105 or something like that. So Shaq was like, cool, y'all can talk all this shit, but you're going to pay me $100 million. So so he was going to sign the deal. It was the deadline. He was going to sign the deal with Orlando. And at the last minute, it went up to like 125 or something like that. Okay. So Shaq was getting ready to sign the deal with Orlando because they went up. Once the pressure started coming on, they thought that Shaq was going to leave. They started trying to get the money. So Jerry West went and called his agent, and they tried to work because he wanted 150. Shaq's like, I want 150 then. Because that's how you do it. It's like, hey man, I want 150. So his agent got Jerry West on the phone with Shaq, and he was just giving him to sign this deal. Jerry West told Shaq, I got some good news and I got some bad news. He goes, what do you want to hear first? He goes, I want to hear the bad news. He said, I couldn't get you 150. He's like, oh, but I can get you 130. Shaq's like, man, I'm gonna sign the deal. So Shaq signed the deal and didn't say, just ghosted Miami. Ghosted them. They already had the press conference set up. They had everything all set up for them to announce that Shaq was re-signing with them. At the last minute, Shaq signed with the Lakers. ghosted him, got on the plane, flew out to LA, signed the deal, didn't tell nobody nothing, signed the deal with LA, and the damn Orlando Magic had been bitter with him ever since then. Okay? And now, all of a sudden, they decide to retire his number, bro. So that's the whole story with that stuff, dog. That's the whole story. Okay? Lafayette, Lakers all day. Hey, man, not after how they played yesterday, man. They playing horrible, bro. Lakers look bad. Smoking Spot says, did he sign? Or are you still speculating Cook has best years of Vikings? Yes. According to Adam Schefter. See, Smoking Pot, see what I got to do, man? I just can't report the news. I got to say who said this shit. Now everybody's attitude is going to change. According to Adam Schefter, he's going to sign. It's a done deal. Okay? All right? All right, get out of here, boy. All right? His best years was at the Vikings, but he doesn't have to have his best year. He just has to have his best playoffs. That's all. He's not in the regular season. He's not playing 17 games. Okay? They're gonna be 3 games away from the Super Bowl. 3 games away from the Super Bowl. Okay? All right. All right. Jets is where the career seemed to die. Well, ask Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers went over there, so we'll see. Dallas Cowboys, what's going on, Pimp Juice? Man, Devon Easton, what do you think about Harbaugh coming to NFL? I think that it's not a foregone deal yet. I think if Michigan wins the national championship, it's going to be hard for him to leave. Harbaugh's never won a championship at any level. He's been in the hunt. He's been in the Super Bowl, lost to his big brother. But how hard would it be, man, if you're the defending champions in college football and you just leave and go? I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I would stay for at least a year and defend my title, bro. But the opportunities are very good for him right now. He has 3 solid jobs in the NFL opportunities. Okay? And all 3 teams he has affiliations for. Like I said, the Chargers, he played for the Chargers. He played for the Bears, and he was the quarterback's coach hired by Al Davis for the Raiders. Will it get any better for him to have this mess stuff open up to him, plus Michigan's trying to pay him? But, man, it'll be hard for me, man, to just walk away knowing that I didn't defend my title or nothing, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll find out. That's Cowboys. How about them Cowboys, man? Y'all might have to handle y'all business, see what's going on in these playoffs. Like it's worth out Dalvin paying for Baltimore. I'm just telling you guys, man. Like I said, before he got with the Jets, he was a top 4 running back in the NFL. Dalvin Cook was without a doubt a top 4 running back. Okay? And now he ain't played. He seems to be healthy. He's going to be on a team that needs his services. They're a running offense. They led the National Football League in rushing. It's all bad. Okay? It's all bad. Dave Salsuna, what's going on, man? Out there in Phoenix, what's popping? Okay. Lafayette, hope the Ravens beat the Bills bad. J.K. Dobbins, Keaton Mitchell. Yeah, they both got hurt. Okay. Charm City 410, what's going on? How you feeling? Oh, I'm chilling, big dog. I'm kicking it, bro. Kicking it. Like I said, I'm sitting there watching Giannis and these guys, man. Laying on the couch. Talking to y'all, man. Talking some football. Talking a little basketball. Hope everything's cool with you back there in B-more, bro. I feel a lot of Bills fans on Lake Erie. Yeah, man. A whole bunch of them, dog. Bills Mafia. Charles said, Anthony King, Harbaugh to the Chargers makes the most sense, or the Bears. Man, that deal with him going to the Chargers, that's a dream come true, bro. I mean, that's a dream come true, man. How better can you get? You got a top 5 quarterback in his prime, okay? Top 5 quarterback in his prime. Just sitting there, just wasting away, bro. No general manager. You don't got a boss. You don't have nobody in the administration to tell you nothing. Man, if I was Jim Harbaugh, bro, if I didn't want to stay with Michigan, I would stop. Get out of here, bro. I would take that job. I wouldn't even interview for no other job. SoFi Stadium's about 3.5 miles away from here, dog. I'm telling you, him in LA with the money opportunities here, with the billboard advertisings, man, it's just too much money he can make outside of the field, outside off the field he can make. Okay, it's just too much he could do. All right. Yeah, man, my son did drive his car right over me. He's driving on me. That's what he does, bro. You know, he's like, hey, man, if I could do it to my dad, guess what he's gonna do on that football field to y'all's sons and grandsons and great grandsons and your great nephews and not nieces, but little cousins and all of that. This boy is physical, man. Okay, he does not care. All right. Yeah, AP is HC already. I agree. Henry Newsom, K-Cop tore his ACL twice. Yeah, man. Yeah, Buckeyes fans also. Dobbins had bad luck so far. Sam Taker, what's going on? C. Carrera, folks flipping out to lose to the Colts. Troubling to say the least on the road. Only lost by 3, still covered. What? All right, I don't know what happened, you guys, man. Something was going on, man, but whatever. As I was saying, sorry about that, you guys. I don't know what was happening. But yeah, in regards to that C. Carrera, man, it doesn't make sense to me either, bro. But like I said, there's people that actually live in crisis mode all the time. The sky is always falling, the glass is always half empty, you know, and there's a lot of complainers in Raider Nation. They do a lot of bitching and complaining about everything, bro. They're just not happy people, and it is what it is. Okay. Beb, what's going on, Beb? What's happening, Beb? Your nephew just too much right now. You hear him? Boy, that boy terrorizing over here. Straight terrorizing his family, terrorizing his parents. Fanboy Podcast, they hate on AP because he's black and they don't want him to be the coach. There is a faction of that don't want him to be the coach because he's black. That is true. But there's also a faction of them that don't want him to be the coach because they're afraid. I think they're scared. I think that they have learned to live with excuses. They want to start over again so they can buy time and appease themselves to know that don't expect anything. They're tired of being disappointed. They're tired of having expectations not being met. And people do that, man. They'll do that. So at the end of the day, dude, I don't know why any of these people and there is a lot of racists in Raider Nation. There are, though, you know, they're not overwhelming, but they're there, bro. Okay, trust me. I've been called racial names by people who got Raider in front of their name so many damn times. I mean, when I first was starting, I was getting a lot of racial shit that was being popped off on my shit. They don't do that shit no more, though. Okay, you know why? Because now I've established myself as somebody who is a made man in the nation, and people know you guys. A lot of these people know other people, you know? So it ain't gonna do you no well to come over here and say no crazy shit now, you know? So, but anyway, it is what it is, dog. Raiders have had black coaches before. I don't know what the problem is, you know, but at the end of the day, man, people are going to show their ass, and let them show it. Okay. Let them show it. Bill Holloway, what's up, Bill? Bill Holloway, man, say no to Russell Wilson, man. Russell Wilson's definitely looking for some place where he can continue to take some money, bro. He's at that point of his career, man. He's at the point of his career where he's just here to get some money, bro. The dude stole $161 million from the damn Broncos. But then again, he didn't steal it because we don't care. Right? Russell, you think Russell's gonna stop getting paid? Russell's gonna go to the next team and get a bag, bro. Like who else is willing to pay me? I ain't mad at Russell, bro. Russell's getting his money. It's what it is, dog. It's just that simple. Okay? We all have taken jobs just because we need the money. Hey. Does he need the money? Nah, but he needs somebody to pay him, though. That's what he needs. See, Carrera, Black Raider, me and my wife went to the Color Purple. Taraji Fantasia knocked it out the park. Yeah, man, I heard it was a good movie, man, but unfortunately, man, Taraji ain't getting paid, man. Taraji P. Henson says she ain't getting no money, dog. They ain't getting the money they need to be getting for what they're doing, dog. You know, when you're on top of your game like that and you're not getting compensated, I think she only got $500,000 for that, dog. And after taxes and paying people, she probably only had like 100,000 or something like that. So, you know, she's a professional, but like anything else, you want to be compensated. But it's good that you heard the movie was good. Okay. Said Lafayette said wife's whiner is a Saints fan. I don't know what you're saying about Lafayette. I don't understand what that means. Bev says hi, babe. She says hi. For Rainbow Packers, we got the right coach, AP. Let the Raiders Nation. I agree with you. Big Daddy Murder, stay away from Gruden. He can't draft for shit. Yeah, John Gruden, man, I think the game has passed John Gruden by. He would have to, the only way that he would be effective is that he would have to take his hands off the decision making when it came to stuff like and he's not going to do that, man, because who's to tell somebody that their time is up? Like, typically somebody like him, you can't tell him his time is up. Okay. See, Carrera, Dalvin sits this week versus Pittsburgh, though. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that he should sit, and I think he should. The Ravens are not in a position where they have to win a game. They may sit everybody. They may say, hey, man, we'll just go ahead and sit Lamar and, sit Odell. And they won the AFC, bro. This game is a meaningless game to them. Okay. Outside of Pittsburgh trying to get a better position, they may say, hey, man, we want to just keep Pittsburgh out of the playoffs, and you want to do that type of shit. But Dalvin Cook, he's got 2 weeks to get acclimated. That's the problem. If he doesn't play now and he goes into Baltimore and learns the system and gets some plays implemented and get himself comfortable with Lamar, and they do some extra snaps after practice, and you got 2 weeks, bro. Man, that right there, you talk about the rich getting richer. It's all bad, bro. Lafayette, man, KC may win the first game at home, but I don't know if the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. Hey, man, I look at it like this, man. It ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to be a cakewalk for them this time. These cats actually lost 6 games this year. Who knows? Okay, but I guarantee you I'll be watching. I guarantee you I'm going to be watching, bro. Okay. Lafayette, I used to live close to Orlando Magic Stadium. Oh, wow, man. So you know the area. Fambo, I wish we can get a fight between Andre Ward and Floyd Mayweather. Man, Floyd ain't stupid, man. This whole thing with Pacquiao, man, is just going to be a money grab. And you guys, unfortunately for a lot of y'all, you guys are going to get burned with the money. I'm not going to get burned because I watch all the fights. And it don't cost me nothing. So last fight I paid for was Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor, bro. I am paid for it and seen them all. Like, trust me, I'll be right here on my couch watching it. Okay, but Floyd is not trying to fight nobody that he can legitimately, I wouldn't say lose because he's not a sanctioned fighter, but he doesn't even want to look like he's gonna lose. When Pacquiao and him fight this next fight, they're gonna have so many rules in place. I was telling my boy, who's a big-time boxing cat, man, called me, we were talking about it. I said, man, they're going to have so many rules in place, bro. No hitting in the head, no this, no that. These kind of gloves, this, that, and the third. So, man, Floyd is 46 years old, bro. It's like boxing has to do better. Okay? Good job, babe. Put the light on. Boxing has to do better. They have to get some younger people. Why are we worried about a guy who's 45 years old fighting, bro? Because it's not exciting anymore. There's no marquee guys out there. When we're sitting around expecting a 45-year-old Floyd Mayweather to fight a 42-year-old Andre Ward because we're bored, that just goes to show boxing isn't got it anymore right now. Nobody wants to fight the people they need to fight. Everyone's ducking everybody. Okay. Little G said Dwight Howard was popping off a decade later. Yeah, like I said, man. Dwight's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Whatever he did outside of the court don't mean shit to me. What he did between that 48 feet and them lines, he definitely should be on a team somewhere. But we know why he's not. Raider Felon, second player, Mourning got the first $100 million deal. Okay, cool. That's why he was going so hard. Okay, that makes sense, Raider Felon. That's why he wanted to beat Alonzo. Because back then he didn't like Alonzo. He hated Alonzo. Alonzo hated him. It wasn't until he got to Miami they became close. But yeah, so that's why he wanted that deal. He wanted that 125, and the Lakers beat it. Okay, so then he signed with the Lakers. But the way that he did him was dirty, bro. He had them dudes thinking they were going to sign. They were just sitting there waiting for him to show up. And then ESPN comes on, and they see him in L.A. putting on a Laker hat, signing with Jerry West. They're like, man, we're never retiring this nigga's number. Period. Okay. Fanboy podcast in the house. Lafayette said been a Magic since Magic and Kareem. Hey man. I remember seeing them cats right on the court. Okay. Let's go Warriors. Hey man, Warrior, you guys got some issues. Okay, you guys got some issues, man. But maybe you guys can straighten it out when Draymond comes back. All right. Carl Sanchez, what do the Pistons need to average at least? To be average at least. The Pistons, man, they're just in a free fall right now, bro. I mean, they finally won a game after losing 22 in a row. It just goes to show you, man, how a losing culture can just engulf your players, bro. You get the right guy in there, that shit won't be happening, bro. It wouldn't be happening. Guaranteed. It's not the players, bro. It's the culture. It's the culture, bro. Like, you got all those people. Like, look, okay, Los, let me tell you like this, Los. If I was the owner of the Pistons, why in the hell am I not fueling up the jet to get Isaiah Thomas to come out and talk to these guys, to get Joe Dumars to come? Well, Joe Dumars is already there. Get Dennis Rodman, get Vinny Microwave Johnson, go get Larry Brown to come talk to these dudes, man. Okay, like, what's the problem? Go get Richard Hamilton. Go get some players, man, that actually won. Go get Chauncey Billups. Go get Chauncey to come and talk to these dudes. Like, no, well, Chauncey's coaching it with Portland. But I'm just saying, man, you can go get some of these bad boy Piston players. Go get Bill Laimbeer. Go in there, man, and shake these kids up, man. Let them come to practice. They walk into practice bullshitting like they normally do, and they walk in and they see Zeke, they see Dumars, they see Laimbeer, they see Ben Wallace. Let them walk in and see them cats. Let them see Rasheed Wallace there. But like I said, man, the owners are making money and they're not even tripping, bro. Yeah, I was frozen. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened. Okay. So hopefully I'm not frozen now, but it did stop for some reason. I don't know what happened. Okay. Anthony King said roaches with Raider hats. You already know what I call them, dog. I had to call one out the other day, man. I had to call one out the other day on the comments, man. Kept trying to tell me what I am and what I ain't and shit. I had to read him the riot act, dog. Okay. Black Raider. I think a lot of people said the Colts lose way heavily against AP's chances. I hope not. Nah, these people don't know. These people don't know what they're talking about, bro. Don't know what they're talking about. If look at it this way. For all the people that think the Colts loss will weigh heavily against his chances, let's just say hypothetically a Black Raider, that's facts. 63-21 doesn't weigh heavily. Beating the Chiefs on Christmas Day doesn't weigh heavily. That's why it's bullshit. That's why it's bullshit. If it weighs heavily against him to lose to the Colts, what weighs heavily for him? A 42-point drubbing against the damn Chargers, where we beat them so bad they fired the head coach and the GM. So that doesn't weigh in his position good either. It's always negative. It's always, oh, this weighs against him. Okay, we'll play your game. I'll play your game with you. It weighs heavily. That weighs heavily on him not getting the job. Now, what weighs heavily on him getting the job? That's what they're not saying, because they don't want to talk about that part. They don't want to talk about beating the Chiefs on Christmas Day. They don't want to talk about that 42-point ass whooping that we gave the Chargers. So that's why it's bullshit, bro. That's why I don't listen to these people. Like, keep it fair, bro. Don't just talk about one thing like that's the only thing you could talk about. Now, let's talk about the whole situation. God. Stephen Gomez says Raiders will play hard on Sunday for AP. I agree. Anthony King said AP's not being judged on wins or losses. He's being judged on leadership. But you can't tell these channels that have a whole bunch of people that they have to appease to. See, that's the beauty of me being over here. There's no one over here. No one. I owe nobody no type of content. I don't owe you guys a certain take. I don't have to agree with you guys. I don't owe you guys any. I don't owe you guys at all. So whatever I say is what is the truth. So for me, I don't have an audience that I have to appease to. These guys got 40, 50,000 subscribers. So if they're not saying what the hell they want to hear, you think they're going to stick with them? They're going to say what the popular situation is. They're going to look at their comments and say exactly what it is that you want to hear. And that's what it is, man. Some people are sheep and some people are the wolf. We're wolves over here, bro. We're not prey over here. We're not going to just, oh, this person said this. I like this person. Dude, it don't matter what nobody says. I'm going to listen to your opinion if I respect your opinion. I shouldn't have to feel like I have to tell you what you want to hear for me to keep my audience. I ain't doing that. Okay? All right? Okay? Is what it is. Stephen Goldman says your pick between Buffalo and Miami. I'm going to pick Buffalo. I'm going to pick Buffalo. And the reason why I'm going to pick Buffalo, man, is because right now Tariq Hill, man, his house got burnt down. Tariq Hill going through it, bro. Tariq Hill's looked like one of his kids set that fire at his crib. It said some kid with a lighter burnt this shit up. He got 3 girls pregnant at the same time. I mean, just got married too. Man, Tariq Hill got issues. I'm gonna give it to Buffalo. Okay, they just gotta just run the football. Black Raider said Anthony King, that's the way it should be. Bill Holloway, JJ has played his last game as a Raider. I don't know. They're saying that he played his last game as a Raider, and they also say that Hunter Renfro's gonna play his last game as a Raider. I'm more thinking that Hunter's gone, but we'll see about JJ. I don't think JJ gone, bro. I just don't think so. I think he'll be back. Okay, but we'll find out. Okay, Lafayette said Boots versus Stallions. Black Raider, Dr. Fanboy Cyber, Warriors play tonight. Virgil Ortiz versus Tizu. Ooh, that's gonna be a good match. Christy Hurd, what's going on, Christy? Was popping. Ant Cuts. Is there a football game on tonight? What time is it now? 5:12. It's easy to find out. Hold on a second. Let me put on my Amazon Prime real quick. Okay, let's see what's going on. I don't see nothing, but we'll find out. Hold on, let me put on my Amazon Prime and shit. See what we got going on here. See if anything's going on. My Prime. See if anything's popping. Because it should be about kickoff time if that's the case. I was watching a basketball game. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hey, man, put that down, man. Move, son. Can't see through you, bro. Your daddy isn't a glass maker. I don't see no football, y'all. I don't see no football on tonight. Nope. This is what I see on Amazon. I see Barbie. Y'all want to watch Barbie? I don't see no basketball. Yeah, I know you want to see it. Okay. Son said, yeah, he'll watch it. Okay. No, ain't no football on tonight, y'all. No Thursday night football, as whack as it has been outside of our game, which was the best Thursday night game of the year. Ain't no football tonight, y'all. Okay. Stephen Gomez, Pacquiao Mayweather fight like watching Rocky and Thunder Lips. Hey, dude, for a fact, but guess what? I'm definitely gonna watch it, and I'm gonna watch it for free. Ain't that right, Ant Cuts? I definitely ain't paying for that shit. I don't pay for fights, bro. I'm good. My last $100. That's how much it was when I got burnt the last time. The last $100 that I got burnt on, that was it. I said, man, I ain't doing it no more. You ain't living. Hey, Floyd, I respect you, Floyd. I love Floyd Mayweather. Get your money, but you ain't buying no more Lambos on me, though. You ain't buying no more damn supercars on me, though. I'm good. Ain't happening. Okay, Egalitarian. Bill Holloway. Henry Newsom talking to Bill Holloway. Okay. Yeah, I saw that post, but the post is not official, bro. Like, anybody that thinks that Josh Jacobs doesn't want to play for Antonio Pierce, who would he want to play for? You got to understand, man. A lot of these guys that are writing these articles, you guys are all guys that Popeye's chicken. Yep. A lot of these guys are guys that they don't want AP. They don't want AP, man. They don't want JJ. They don't want AP. They don't want none of that. They want to start over, bro. They want a team. They want a team that's in their image. Man, you don't think that Josh Jacobs doesn't want to play for him, and he doesn't have to deal with Josh and Dave now. He's not going to have that same situation. He's dealing with Champ Kelly, at least Champ Kelly. It doesn't matter. Champ Kelly's going to be the GM. Man, JJ's not going nowhere, man. JJ going to be like, look, what does it take for me to stay?
Bingo!
Okay? All right?
Bingo!
Yeah, man, I see that, bro. I see that. I see that, dog. I see that. I see that. I see that. Okay. Egalitarian in the house. What's going on? Sam Tanker, JJ's first game was against the Donkeys, fitting in. If it ends, that's how it's going to happen. Hey, man, like I said before, man, I've seen chapters start. I've seen chapters end with players with the Raiders, bro. I've seen the greatest of the greatest. I've seen the greatest of the greatest end. Their tenure ended, never to return, bro. So if JJ's done, man, he's been a great Raider. Salute to him. Once a Raider, always a Raider. He'll always be the third greatest running back in the history of our franchise, bro. He's a top 3 running back. But I just don't think it's over yet. Okay. Black Raider, your son wants some camera time. My son don't care about no camera time. What he cares about is I'm on with you guys. He don't care about the camera time. What he cares about is I'm on here with you and I ain't with him. I ain't playing with him. I'm not tickling him. I'm not tackling him. I'm doing all of that. So he's going to come over here and disrupt it. That's what he's here to do. He ain't here because he wants to see y'all or you to see him. He's on here because I'm on here. That's why. All right. And Cuts said nothing. 8-12 there. Henry Newsom, no football game. Henry Holloway, man, hope they resign for the next 2 years. Frank will they play Saturday. It is what it is. All right, y'all, man. I'm chilling, man. Like I said, man, I'm just, watching a basketball game. I thought I'd come in for a few minutes, chop it up with you guys, talk about, actually been on an hour, so it's been pretty good. And talk to you guys about what's going on with the Ravens. And I'm just telling you right now, man, those of you guys that's poo-pooing this off, you're going to find out the hard way. Because that running game, man, if that running game is running on all cylinders, they're gonna run you up the ass. And that's just gonna open up the passing game for Lamar, bro. Okay, so we'll see how it goes. But all right, man, I'll chop it up with you guys tomorrow, man. And we'll see how it goes down in tomorrow's games. I'm at the Check and Filter.